But first, let's take a look at some behind-the-scenes footage.
Oh, love that.
And some interviews with the cast and crew of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
We knew we couldn't tell the story of this movie, wrap up the Skywalker saga, and not have Leia in the film. Not just because she was a Skywalker herself and you know, leads the Resistance, but also because she's the mother of our villain. There was so much that connected to her, and we realized that we had footage from Force Awakens we could repurpose for this movie. So we wrote scenes entirely around her, what we had shot, and we approached them very much like shooting you know, the other side of a scene with an actor that you know, wasn't available, meaning, you know, sometimes in this film, Oscar couldn't be there on a certain day or John couldn't, so we would shoot the other side of that scene. We did that with these scenes with Leia, only the side for Keri had been shot 4 years earlier. So it was a bit of a puzzle, and had we had Keri, of course, we would have done other things, additional things, but I think we're very lucky to have had the footage that we had to work with her. What was important to me beginning to work on this, and Chris Terrio, who I wrote it with, you know, he and I began our conversations on The Rise of Skywalker, really asking ourselves, knowing everything we inherit, the 8 films that precede this one, what do we need to see? What do we want to see? What is the story that is being told in these, what would be 9 chapters? And how do we make it something that is both, you know, thrilling and also deeply emotional, both spectacle and also really intimate. It's like terrifying and also family friendly. Like we had all these things we had to balance, and it was really about just, you know, asking ourselves what delights us and what do we feel this movie should be.
I would say we can expect a lot of fun action stuff, but also a continuation of her trying to really figure out who she is and why she is there and what has led her to this moment. She needs to get answers in order to move forward. So she's for sure progressed, but there's still a lot of searching.
I mean, that's the script was really great. There was an overall journey that JJ had said to me that about the character from the very beginning in our very first meeting that I've been holding on to for 6 years. So hopefully the satisfying thing about it is, oh, now we've been working towards this thing and now we get to do it.
It's special to be a part of it. It's special to see the transition of everything, because I think in the beginning I couldn't imagine 3 films and how I'd feel doing 3 films. So to be at the end, it's just it's real surreal.
It's a wonderful character. I'm forever grateful for Peter, who was part of creating this memorable, unique sort of character. And I'm always striving for, when I play this character, the biggest challenge is to avoid the feeling of, oh, that's a guy in a suit. So that's the challenge of playing this character. You have to bring Chewbacca on screen and make him alive.
It's felt a bit of a responsibility, actually, because you have to have a consistency of the character, and he changes depending on where he's put, you know, who he's with. It brings out various qualities within him. But always he is that same rather pernickety, loving, humorless. He has no sense of humor, but he has tremendous vulnerability, and we all kind of, we want to look after him. And what was magical on the set was that Daisy and John and Oscar would regularly look after me as I almost fell over here or there, whatever. So it was becoming a reality in a way.
One of the first things that crossed my mind when Kathy Kennedy called to ask if I'd come back to do this film was getting to work with John Williams again. The opportunity to collaborate with him, you know, I would drop everything at any moment to get to do that.
Well, I hope that they feel that I did a good job with the character in the circumstances that were presented to me.
I think one of the things that JJ was excited about, and I got very excited about when we were starting, was that he wanted to dirty up his squeaky clean flyboy image, you know, this kind of heroic pilot, but actually he has a bit of a shady past and has maybe had some, you know, questionable decisions that he's confronted with when they have to go to this particular planet, and what's fun about that is getting to introduce this incredible character that Keri plays, Zorii Bliss.
Unbelievable. I mean, I don't think I quite know the magnitude of what it all means yet because it's just been so private, filming, and then, we just saw the movie last night. We haven't been to a premiere or anything. It's not out in the world yet, but incredible. You feel like you're a part of history in a way.
I think it's important for everyone to find their own theme in it. I will tell you that there are certain things that are hugely important to us, but when I think something is made that is made truthfully and a film that storytellers are doing their work to tell something that is true to them, usually that film resonates, and it's amazing that how many themes you can find for yourself. But I will say that one key thing here, and this is true I think in all the Star Wars movies, is that the family that you choose, the people that you are with, are really your true family, and that you are, what your choices are. You choose who you are, and I think there's something honest and profound and moving about that.
I feel like it's gone by in a flash now that we're here, and I feel like it was a slog, but a great slog. It was, it's been tough, hard work, but I'm so grateful to be part of it and really proud of this film. Watching it, overwhelmed. Being in it, grateful.
Well, I never feel like it's the end with the Star Wars. It seems like it's going to go on forever and ever and ever.
The Force will be with you. Always.
Hey, Greg Russell here from Movie Show Plus. Enjoying being here at the Foundation Hotel this week. We've been taking the show on the road quite a bit. Now, if you've got a business that you would like us to showcase, just let us know. Get in touch with us via our website right here, movieshowplus.com, and we'll get back with you. And hey, who knows? You might be the next movie star right here on Movie Show Plus.
Check out movieshowplus.com to watch this episode online and for exclusive content, extended interviews with Greg Russell, and a complete archive of movie reviews with Tom Santilli. Also, make sure to like and follow us on social media and on our Movie Show Plus YouTube channel.